Empowering gamers, the OVERTAKE Vision. Game asset trading is massive, yet fundamentally broken. It's a $50+ billion underground economy, dominated by scattered platforms, sky-high fees, and risky peer-to-peer deals. Players drive the value, but rarely hold the power. If you create value, you should own it. Ownership should be provable, transferable, and secure, not lost in the shadows of disconnected marketplaces or centralized middlemen. Enter OVERTAKE, a marketplace engineered for the new era of digital ownership, powered by smart contracts and driven by the principles of transparency, autonomy, and player empowerment. In the digital back alleys of global gaming, millions of players have traded accounts, items, and currencies. Not through official platforms, but via forums, gray markets, and unregulated peer deals. These trades hold real value, yet are plagued by scams, middlemen taking 10 to 20% cuts, and resolution systems that barely work. Legacy solutions tried to fix the chaos with central escrow models, but they came with baggage: control, cost, and compromise. OVERTAKE doesn't patch the old system. It replaces it. Founded by pioneers behind player auctions, item mania, and other early giants of digital asset exchange, OVERTAKE is built to shift power to the players. It's not just another marketplace, it's a new foundation. Every asset is backed by smart contracts. Every trade is trustless, fast, and verifiable. Every player holds their identity and value. This isn't just evolution, it's a reset. The vision behind OVERTAKE wasn't born overnight. It's the result of decades spent watching gamers build wealth in broken systems and finally saying, enough. We're here to make ownership real, to make trading safe, to unlock the future of player-powered economies. Welcome to OVERTAKE, built for gamers, powered by code, designed for the next generation. Chapter 1. The Dream We Share. A massive unregulated game economy already exists. With over $55 billion in annual player-to-player trades, gamers are exchanging items, currencies, and accounts daily, outside of official systems. This market is thriving, but it's fragmented, risky, and lacks the infrastructure to truly scale. Players aren't waiting for permission. They've been earning and trading value for years, just without the right tools or true ownership. OVERTAKE brings structure to the chaos. We're building a next-gen marketplace that transforms peer-to-peer trading into a secure, transparent, and player-owned economy. Using blockchain and AI, every transaction is verifiable, trustless, and composable. Every asset is portable. Every player holds the keys. Legacy platforms are broken. Escrows are slow. Fees reach 20%. Fraud is common. Most rely on manual processes, disconnected channels, and opaque dispute resolution. These inefficiencies choke liquidity and trust. From early Web3 games to live play-to-airdrop models, we explored how ownership fuels retention and engagement. We designed systems that rewarded players not just for playing, but for contributing to an economy they can help shape. In the new era, players don't just play. They own, trade, and thrive. Ownership is no longer a reward. It's the foundation. The real engine of the game economy lies not just in gameplay, but in trade. OVERTAKE is the infrastructure to power it. Chapter 2. The Journey Ahead. Just as payments evolved from manual settlements to real-time APIs, digital ownership is undergoing its own transformation. OVERTAKE is building that future in 3 phases. Act 1. From forums to protocols. We begin by replacing risky peer-to-peer trades with a smart contract-powered escrow. Our trustless system uses a 2 of 3 signature model, buyer, seller, and platform, to secure trades. If both parties confirm, the deal closes. If not, the platform intervenes. Every action is verifiable, recorded on-chain, and immune to manipulation. Core principle. Trustless execution. Act 2. From assets to infrastructure, ownership must be verifiable. OVERTAKE connects directly with game publishers to tokenize in-game assets. This bridges isolated game data with blockchain-backed authenticity. Trades feel like buying a certified used car, secure, auditable, and tamper-proof. Signature feature, verified asset bridges between games and blockchain. ACT3, from marketplace to protocol as a service. We're evolving from product to protocol. Like Stripe for finance, Overtake becomes embeddable infrastructure. Studios use our SDKs and APIs to integrate escrow, ownership, and payments, letting players trade seamlessly within games. Success factor, instant integration, full stack control. With each phase, Overtake gets closer to redefining the future of digital economies, not as walled gardens, but as open, player-owned systems. Chapter 3, The Path We Build. Overtake isn't just a marketplace. It's a phased architecture evolving into infrastructure for digital economies. Each phase introduces core capabilities that push us from product to protocol. Asset 1, on-chain escrow system. We start by replacing Web 2-style trades with programmable trust. Using Sui's object model and 2 of 3 multisig logic, our escrow secures peer-to-peer deals without custody. Escrows are gasless, AI scanned for fraud, and resolved on-chain with transparency. Feature: Smart Contract Escrow. Key tools: ZK Login, Sponsored Gas, AI Fraud Detection ACE. 2. Verified Game Integration. We partner with game publishers to mirror in-game assets on-chain. These become dynamic NFTs tied to real server data, upgradable, composable, and verifiable at the source. Feature: Asset registry and attestation tech. Off-chain mirroring, publisher-signed proofs, nested NFTs. ACI 3, embedded infrastructure. Overtake becomes invisible infrastructure. SDKs, APIs, and dashboards let developers integrate escrow, wallet, trading, and token utilities directly into games. Feature: Developer SDK API Suite. Access, Unity. Unreal SDKs, wallet hooks, take utilities, publisher dashboards. Our live deployment with Somnis Rumblerush proved this model. Now on Sui, we're building assets that evolve, hold inventory, and verify in real time, laying the groundwork for fully composable game economies. Chapter 4. The engine beneath Take is more than a token. It's the trust layer, reward engine, and loyalty driver of the Overtake ecosystem. It replaces traditional mileage systems with something programmable, transferable, and on-chain. Loyalty redefined. Traditional game marketplaces rely on mileage points to retain users. These are siloed, untradeable, and operationally costly. Take solves this by aligning incentives with real ownership, liquidity, and ecosystem-wide utility. The value loop. As users trade, list, or refer others, they generate volume. That volume powers rewards, staking yields, and token buybacks, driving growth and reinforcing loyalty. What Take unlocks? Trust. Stake for seller visibility, slash for fraud, buyer access to trade history. Rewards, activity-based earnings, referral bonuses, revenue sharing. Utility, fee discounts, token-gated access, exclusive listings. Governance, vote on upgrades, treasury use, and ecosystem strategy. Why it works. Unlike credits, Take is liquid, composable, and scales with protocol usage. It turns every user action into a loop of value creation and reinvestment, creating a sticky, self-sustaining economy. Where old systems bought loyalty, Overtake earns it through participation, ownership, and trust. Team, the architects. TLDR, proven builders, aligned vision, ready for what's next. Overtake is led by a team of operators and builders with deep roots across gaming, fintech, and Web3. We're not experimenting, we're executing. Our edge comes from lived experience, tight alignment, and a shared mission. Unlock real digital ownership and fix what legacy platforms couldn't. SH, CEO, former BCG data scientist and strategist. Built AI-powered marketing systems for Fortune 5s. Now drives Overtake's platform architecture, growth engine, and product vision with analytical precision. Allison, Chief Business Officer, veteran of Accenture, Kakao Pay, Blocko, and FactBlock. Blends Web 2 financial insight with Web 3 execution. Leads go-to-market, partnerships, and token strategy with a sharp commercial lens. Doggin, Chief Product Officer, ex-BCG turned repeat founder. Architected systems across agtech and fintech, now focused on reducing friction and aligning incentives across Overtake's core trading infrastructure. BJ, Chief Gaming Officer. Former GM at EA, led FIFA Online 1-3. Brings deep publishing expertise and player-first thinking to every game Overtake supports. Built for scale, built for gamers. KB, Head of Biz Dev. Former President of Player Auctions, early exec at Item Bay. Decades shaping the digital item trade. Now growing the ecosystem with unmatched insight into how players trade and where platforms fail.